Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our business development series for property management professionals, Rise with Sarah Sincotta. I'm your host, Sarah, and today we have a special guest with us, Kelly Dickens, who wears many different hats in the industry. However, she is the sales and partnership manager at Inspection Express. And today we are going to be diving deep into the transformation of the power of virtual tours and paperless reports in the property management industry. So a very warm welcome, Kelly.
Thanks, Sarah, and thank you so much for having me today.
All right, Kelly, how's your day been so far?
Great. Yeah, thanks for asking. And I'm so honored to be here with you today. So looking forward to getting into our questions.
Yeah, I'm so glad to have you here. And Kelly, you just bring such a enthusiastic approach, and I love who you are as a person. So for those watching today, tell us a bit about yourself and your background in the property management industry and technology sector.
Yeah, okay, cool. It started around 10 to 12 years ago. I really got that passion for property when I bought my second home. I'm born and bred New Zealand. And I moved to Melbourne about 9 years ago, where I was transferred. I was working for a company called CoreLogic. Probably all have heard of CoreLogic. About 9 years ago, and was lucky enough to get a transfer to Melbourne, the big smoke.
Yes.
So I took that opportunity. I was working as the RP office account manager at the time, and I met Jeff. So Inspection Express didn't have any integration partners at that time, and RP office was the first one. So that's where I met Jeff, who is the founder of Inspection Express. I loved his product and his vision, and I really saw it as a great opportunity to make a difference in the industry. There wasn't really any sort of solution like it out, and we've really evolved it over the years, as most of our clients would know. But yeah, that's sort of where it all started.
Yeah, it's great, Kelly. And, so many of my clients are already using Inspection Express, and even just going by the testimonials and reviews and people always voting for you guys and recommending their products. It's really great to see how much it has evolved over the time as well. So virtual tools have become increasingly popular in real estate. So how do you see virtual tours benefiting property management businesses specifically?
Yeah, so we just celebrated the first year of virtual tours. So it was launched about a year ago. Obviously, there has been other virtual tour programs out there which have really emphasized the marketing piece in our industry. But we really took it upon ourselves to integrate it as part of a property inspection. So how can we help property managers cut down inspection times? It's really a pain point of any property manager's week. You would spend anywhere between 10 to 15 hours alone at property inspections. So how can we really evolve our product and cut down those inspection times? Where we come up with, we had a few extravagant ideas to begin with. But obviously cost and resource and technology come into that. So 360 inspections evolved, and it's really, we've got about 25% of our client base using it now. It's really been adapted quite quickly, or something that's quite new to the industry. So yeah, people are taking it on, saving a lot of time at their property inspections, but it's also helping them grow their portfolios through, adding that high level of service, and also using it for marketing. So there's a wide range of features that you can get out of your 360 inspection now.
Yeah. And Kelly, I still see though, some properties go online and like photos is one thing, and then you've got floor plans, but virtual tours have, like you said, it's not as new anymore, and it is a point of difference. So what would be some words of encouragement to anyone looking back at this video today and then not incorporating virtual tours into their marketing? What's your word of advice to them?
I would say you're really missing out I feel like, you know, and I'm a landlord and I've been a tenant. When I look at a 360 or a virtual tour, you can't unsee that.
Yeah.
So to go back to your old inspection report or clicking through your old photos of a listing, it's difficult. So yeah, I think to get a great walkthrough of the property, to get a good feel, we always say start from the street view, and then you know, any prospective tenants can actually see what's going on in the area. Is there a park across the road? Is there off-street parking? So it starts from out there, and then you can sort of walk your way through. Is the property fully fenced? So you can really sort of I guess shortlist your tenants for a property opening. Maybe, you know, you wouldn't need to do as many property opens as well, if they can sort of view the property online, make their decision, and, you know, get that lease agreement signed over pretty quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. And I think the other thing I love, Kelly, is that you're actually saving money for business owners because they can do it themselves. And well, how are property managers or business development managers able to do it themselves? Can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, so our clients are obviously property managers. And, you know, we're not tech people. We need to make our solution as simple as possible for anybody in the business to be able to pick it up and go out and utilize it. So it's so easy to use. It's a 360 camera on a small tripod. And then you just utilize your Inspection Express app, which everybody's familiar with. And it's 3 seconds, photo is captured, pick up the tripod, move it to the next room. Like, it's so easy. And everything is stitched together on site. I think back in the day, there were a lot of sort of solutions that you would have to send overseas to a VA team who would sort of stitch things together for you. Everything's done on site. You can conduct a 3-bed, 2-bath in as little as 5 to 7 minutes.
Amazing.
And have that sent off to the landlord or tenant. So it's super quick and easy.
Yeah, super quick and easy, and efficiency. Everything, as you know, property managers or real estate professionals, we all want to be efficient and cost saving, but mostly I think it's really just showcasing to, you know, potential landlords as well on how, as a business, they've adapted and evolved with the times, and to also really put that same value into renters, because they potentially looking at multiple different properties, wanting to make a decision for their new home, and you've got a product here that allows them to make a decision on whether they actually go view that property in person potentially, or they submit an application just from seeing the virtual tour on 360 tour online. So I think it's absolutely great. So Kelly, transitioning to new technology can sometimes be challenging and daunting. So what strategies do you recommend for property management businesses so that they can smoothly adapt the virtual tours or the paperless reports into their businesses?
Yeah, so I think with any solution, you want to make sure it's solving a problem. What are the problems that you're seeing in the office? What is your team complaining about all the time? Are they spending too much time on inspections and never really having enough time for anything else? So yeah, you obviously want to choose a solution that is a solution to a problem that you're having. I guess with anything that you implement, you want to make sure the implementation is seamless, whether there's a data migration, and that product also offers training as well. So those are probably the main things. And then, yeah, obviously, yeah, everything sort of comes from that once you've had the training.
Yeah. And I know the answer to this question because we've spoken about this before, but for anyone looking to, if they're not using Inspection Express currently and they would like to use Inspection Express, how do you co-brand or ensure that their brand identity is still showcased throughout, you know, the paperless reports or the virtual tours and the inspections?
Yeah, so everything is branded with the company's branding. You won't see Inspection Express anywhere. So all of your reports, your virtual tours, everything is branded. Obviously, that is a huge importance in real estate, the branding. So yeah, everything's branded.
Yeah, so amazing. And while we're, here and talking about tech and how, we can implement this into the businesses, and, I am seeing more and more property managers now, embracing tech in it because it's making their life easier, and they're seeing the results from their clients that they're so happy. But like we've said, that the industry keeps evolving. So what do you see that could be some future trends that will come out in the property management industry?
Yeah. I think today, even with 360 inspections, we have obviously seen the time saving factor, the business growth. I think we really want to see more of our clients using agent video and using it for communication, for growing their business, but really being able to get their point across to any tenant, landlord, or anyone else in their business. I think the virtual tours really makes everything transparent. Really, anyone can pick that up and view it, and know when maintenance was last recorded and all that sort of stuff. I think the trends that are coming, like we're definitely looking at AI and how we can actually evolve our product with AI technology, and that's moving so quickly. So I think within the next 6 to 12 months, we'll definitely see some sort of AI technology added to Inspection Express and 360 inspections. We definitely want to get it to the point where at a final inspection, we can put the camera in the middle of the room and it auto detects the differences from the ingoing. So basically it's conducting the final inspection for you. That's really exciting. So we're doing a lot of, game changers.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of machine learning, or putting a lot of our images that we've got through machine learning at the moment. So it's not too far away. So that's really cool. Something else we'd love to see come out of 360 is floor plans as well. So hopefully we'll see that by the end of the year as well.
Incredible. And I love a particular feature, and I know we've got some things that we've been working on together that will come out, but I just wanted to, bring that to attention, because from my background being in business development, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And what a great tool to be able to showcase to potential clients, and just something that I think probably is still underutilized from property managers, and that is showing your face to your clients. Because especially if a business development manager has onboarded a client and they've never met the property manager, then a great feature is actually incorporated in your routine inspection reports, which is I love. So Kelly, can you talk about this feature that that I absolutely love?
Yeah, the agent video. So all of our team love this. We wish more people used it. So you're exactly right. For BDMs onboarded and you've never met the landlord as a property manager, it is a great way to introduce yourself and really get your point across. And it's as simple as a 30-second recording after any property inspection, just letting the landlord know that you've been to the property, your findings today. It just really adds that personalized touch, which, as a BDM, you would love it as well.
Yes.
Really excited about our collaboration that we've done. So we've incorporated Rise with Sarah Sincotta into some of our trainings where we're going to release a BDM module.
Yeah, that's
soon, which is going to be really exciting.
Yeah. And I think just touching on that, Kelly, like, as we're both landlords ourselves. Like, I actually am a rent investor, so I'm a tenant also. But I think as a owner of an investment property, I get the routine inspection report, and honestly, sometimes I go, what am I going to find now in this routine inspection report? And there's so many pages, which is great. There's lots of notes and photos. But what I love about the feature from Inspection Express is that property managers have the ability to be like, hey, Mr. Landlord, we've done your routine inspection. Everything looks really good. There are a couple of maintenance items that you can see on page, and guide them to where they need to go, rather than just freaking out when they're seeing that routine inspection report, not knowing if there's maintenance, and then having to actually filter through. And like you said, it's that personalized touch, because I think that's what is you know, the difference now in a lot of property management businesses, are they humanizing that side to the business? Are they being personalized to their clients? Are they getting to know their clients? And just a simple 30-second video can also just brighten someone's day. Like if my property manager sent me that, I could see their face, they were smiling, they were happy. I would automatically want to smile.
Yeah.
By seeing them. It's a no-brainer.
I know, a personalized message. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And we encourage everybody to obviously do the selfie video. But, you know, if you're not comfortable with that, it's still nice to receive, you know, you could film the outside of the property, but still get your voiceover out as well. So there's a few different ways to use it.
Yeah, absolutely. When I was a property manager, I would used to send them, like back then, the videos weren't really a thing, but I would send my landlords a voice to text, you know, message. So instead of calling and leaving a voicemail and just telling them like how even the inspection went for their property that I was leasing, so that they had a quick update straight away. It was, you know, because sometimes you called landlords, they didn't answer. And it was just, so it was that quick communication, because that's the other thing in property management is people will change agencies because of communication. So I think it's, if they've already got Inspection Express on board, like to be utilizing all of the features to the full capacity, to be able to communicate to your clients, showcase the amazing adaptability that you have in the industry, and give them that personalized touch that I think a lot of people now are craving for, especially after what we've been through as a collective over the last 3 years. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely really helps you get your point across, as well as that, add that communication piece as well. So.
Yeah. I have a thought, Kelly. What do you think eventually that we're going to have VRs? Like, is everyone going to have a VR in their home and just be able to look through the VR at properties? Do you think you can see that coming in the future?
I don't know.
It's a pretty interesting thought, but I mean, like, we have a VR and it's nice to be able to escape to, you know, the space if we want to from the luxury of our home. But just thinking, like, because, you know, tech now is evolving so quickly, and I'm just like, oh, could it be something that could be the future in real estate?
For sure. I think the industry is evolving so quickly, and technology, like, wow, it's come a long way in such a short amount of time. So I think anything's possible.
Yes, that's it.
We had a crazy idea back in the day before 360 inspections was even a thing, and it was having a drone fly into a property and conduct the inspection for you. Yeah, who knows?
That would have been some good tech over the last 3 years for sure, if that was around. But I don't know how people would feel about, you know, their neighbors having this drone go through their house.
I know. Or damage.
Oh, damage.
I don't think you can actually fly them inside yet. So we're not there yet.
Not there. I think that they will have maybe a smaller size, like, you know, like literally a fly on the wall. So
fly on the wall. Yeah.
Oh, so funny. Kelly, look, I absolutely, you know, I adore you as a person, but also the team and Inspection Express are just a delight to work with. I love, you know, seeing so many people recommend Inspection Express now, and many of my clients using it. So for anyone watching today, if you are not already utilizing Inspection Express, or you do not have them in your corner, definitely reach out to Kelly. I will provide her details in the blurb for the video. But Kelly, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your insights today about you, experiences, and more about the virtual tours and Inspection Express. It's been absolutely amazing, and it's always a pleasure catching up with you.
Thanks so much for having me. It's yeah, as I said, a real honor. So thank you, and thank you for everything that you're doing for the industry.
Pleasure.
And if anyone's got any questions after watching this, just reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. And in true Sarah Cincotta style, guys, keep rising.